I'm going to take the pulp out of this because I want it into a nice, beautiful sauce. You guys don't have to if you don't want to. I really want a nice, fine sauce, but I don't want to take the goodness out. Yeah, you know what? I need to pass it because I'm going to make the sauce actually, yeah. So I'm going to have to. You don't have to pass it if you don't want to, guys. It's entirely up to you. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, that's got to be the best tomato sauce I've made in a long time. That's really good. More garlic. More roasted garlic. That is the key to it. Plenty of roasted garlic. That's really good. Very happy with that. Where is my Maurice? Where is Mr. Spatula? He's here. Yeah, maybe I've been to a few. Is there quite a few shops then like that over there in Bristol? I just know, I just seen online, it's called the Cider Shop in Bristol. Or the Bristol Cider Shop, I can't remember. And they just seem to sell beautiful ciders, and I'm just like, I love cider, I'm not going to lie to you. It's definitely one of my favourite things, but I don't drink it often. But I do like proper brewed cider, some really nice stuff, you know? It's definitely one of my favourite things. So, yeah. I just wondered if you've been in it and what it's like. What's the ciders like around there? Are you a fan of cider to begin with? You might not be, so, you know, whichever. When I went to Leeds last week, I had Bundoburst, Indian tapas, diner, and also poached eggs with wilted spinach and a nice chunk of toast for breakfast. Still thinking about it. I was in Leeds like about 6 months ago or whatever it was. And I was living up in Yorkshire before I came home. I went to this tapas in Leeds. Oh god, what's the name of it? Pintura? Something like that. Wow, it was really good. Tapas. Really enjoyed it. I kind of got very drunk though because I had quite like a bottle after bottle of cider, and he said, "Do you want another one?" I was like, "Just keep them coming. These are so damn good." So when I got up, I didn't realize how much I drank. I was like, "Whoa, I feel a bit," you know. They were so good. I was just knocking them back. And they were quite surprised how much I drank. They were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Sorry, I really enjoyed my meal. I really enjoyed the drinks. They were just laughing." So I wasn't out of it, but I did feel it. I don't really drink that often, but it was a good day, and the food was amazing. Love tapas. That's probably like one of my favourite cuisines, I guess. I know people say, "Oh, what's your favourite food?" and that. I suppose I do enjoy tapas, but I enjoy all foods. Though I do say it, I love all foods. You know, some days I think, "Oh, I fancy an Indian," or you know, I fancy some rice. I fancy some. It's just endless, like. But I do like tapas. That is amazing, and it has to be done good. You know. It's delicious. It's not very good for you. It certainly isn't. But yeah, if I'm going out for a meal, which doesn't happen very often, I will try and find a nice tapas bar and have a nice drink there, and yeah, I love it. Yeah, especially in Somerset, there's quite a few. I love cold cider. I know, it's so good. Especially in the summertime, it is amazing. Yeah, some of the ciders are amazing. It's good to go yourself and give free tasters, and some of the names are hilarious. They come up with some really crazy ones, because Somerset and Bristol are brilliant places for very popular for homebrew ciders and stuff like that. They are fantastic. I drink Thatcher's Gold myself. I think I've had Thatcher's before. Yeah, I can remember. I prefer all my ciders though on draft because they're just so much better. I haven't had a draft beer, a draft cider for. I haven't had one for quite some time. Whenever I had a beer, it's only been like a bottle or something, because obviously I haven't been to a pub for quite some time. That's pretty sad, I know, but they are good beers, ciders on draft. It's so good. Sadly, it's only in Leeds and Manchester, I think. I think you'd like Brunderburst. No, it sounds good. Yeah, definitely. I probably would. I want one down south. Yeah, it would be nice. There are some lovely places in Birmingham, though, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure there's some plenty of places for tapas. Oh no, I haven't finished the sauce. Sorry, guys. A little bit left in here. Oh, I finished it all. Yeah, there's some fantastic places in Birmingham to eat out. They're not too expensive. There's some really cool places. You should go check them out. I know Birmingham's not the best. Nice of places. Oh, Birmingham's nice. It's all right. It depends where you go. It's like any city, you know. It doesn't matter. I'm not a big fan of cities as it is, so that's probably why I say it's not nice. Because I'm not a big fan of cities altogether. But you know, there are some fantastic foods in cities and stuff. So you know, yeah, give it a go. Check out Birmingham. There's some really nice places to eat out there. Fantastic. I thought England lived in pubs. No, we don't. Not if you're a foodie, yeah. Not if you're a foodie, you love food, you go out, try different restaurants and things. Some really cool bars, some really cool places to go, cocktail bars as well. Yeah, it's fantastic, really cool. I must admit, us Brits have got some really cool places to eat out, I'm not going to lie. We have got some decent places. So, there's not much pulp here, it's just the seeds really, guys. So I'm quite happy with that. So I'm only going to get rid of that. If you want to keep the seeds in, you know, it's your choice. You can if you want to, guys. It's really entirely up to you what you want to do. So there's our sauce. I'm going to put some in a bottle, ready for ketchup, because I've decided I do want to get some in the ketchup. And also I'm going to have the rest going for the ratatouille, which we're going to make next, guys. So I'm just going to grab myself. Let's grab my pink funnel. Why not? Hey? Let's get it on the way. You guys can see it. I don't think you can. You guys can't even see it. It's that tall. Right there. So I'm just going to fill this up. Don't think you guys are going to be too bothered about seeing this or not. Although the best sticky toffee pudding I have ever had was in a lone pub in the middle of Yorkshire. What was the name of the pub in Yorkshire? Believe you me. Have you... Doodles, were you here when you saw my sticky toffee I did for treat day a while back? This was weeks ago. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't found anyone who can beat my sticky toffee pudding recipe. It's pretty damn good. Very tasty. Very moist. Oof, very good. Very, very good. This is the point where you're like, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to come and try some to be a judge of that. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not going to, if I want to add some more sauce now to this, I'm going to basically take some out of the squeezy bottle. But I've left a little bit there, which we can put on. I'll leave the squeezy bottle there. So I'm going to do a little bit of washing up and we can push on with the ratatouille next, guys. Wow, my stomach's rumbling. Like a thunderstorm going on. I will find it because I rated it on TripAdvisor. Okie doke. Well, I've seen the documentary EastEnders, and they're always in the Queen Vic. Yeah, that's very stereotypical. We have lots of pubs around Britain. Don't get me wrong. It is true. We do have a lot of pubs, and people do go for a cheeky pint and just chill out. And you know, they're very like cottage-style pubs. Most of them, very good looking. It's a very British typical thing, but. We don't do that all the time. It's, you know, we also have like nice little tea rooms and things like that where they have fresh cakes and just go for some afternoon tea, or, you know, very much into that. We have a lot of like, I don't know, garden centres where people go for a coffee or something. It's very much coffee and tea kind of, rather than beers and things. Beers and things are usually for like, maybe in the summertime out in the beer gardens and stuff. In the pubs, or usually people go out, or elderly people like to go for a cake and a cup of tea or something like that, usually in the afternoons. So that's very typical British ways. Please correct me if I'm wrong, guys, though. Any of you Brits in here, if I'm saying this wrong, please correct me. That's my personal opinion of it, and that's what I think we're like. If I'm wrong, correct me. Just so it gives James a bit more of an idea. I was very stereotypical when I went over to US. What was it? It was something I thought you guys in US do, but you actually didn't. I forgot what it was. I'm pretty sure I thought about it when I went out there, and I was like, "Oh, you actually don't do this." And my girlfriend looked at me and said, "No, you're a bit of a weirdo." I can't remember what it was now, so I do apologise. Brits to a T. There we go. Quite literally tea. We love our tea. I don't. I'm not. That's why I think I'm not Brit, because I don't like tea. I'm not a big fan of it. I'll drink it, but I won't enjoy it. Same with coffee. I'm not a big fan of coffee. I'm really not. I just like... All I like is water. That's all I like. Water. Oh, I used to drink a lot of milk. Stopped drinking it since I stopped drinking milk, though. But, obviously. But... Watched Donny Fools and Horses. Yeah. I think they're very stereotypical, but... People, I suppose it's an oldie kind of thing. A lot of people used to commute in pubs and, you know, go for a social drink to see how everyone's doing. So I suppose back in the day it was more like that. It still is. I suppose in London people go out after work, go to the bars with their friends, and it's still that predominant things rather than pubs and things. They go to bars and you know, cocktail bars and things, and have drinks with their friends. So it is still very much, yes, you're right, James, to an extent, but not just pubs. It's a bit different. So I'm going to start on this. Well, I'm going to talk. I'm going to get this done as well, because otherwise I'm going to be here all day. I love chatting to you guys. Honestly, it's so much fun. Keep you guys. I hope I'm keeping you guys entertained. It's like, come on, chef, stop interacting with chat, so we can get on and get this dish done. Yeah, I love interacting with you guys. You know, it's what I enjoy about my day, chatting about things. Maybe you guys from the US are like, oh my god, what are these Brits on about? Seriously, they're chatting absolute rubbish. But yeah, it's cool. Cool and gravy. So waste bowl. Haven't actually got rid of my waste bowl for a change. That's good. I'm actually learning.